Boundaries are my body's way of attempting to create distance between me and an experience. In this class, we will be discovering our boundaries through breathwork, yoga, meditation, somatic experiencing, and inner work. These practices will help bring you into a deeper relationship with your own boundaries. Many of us may not realize our boundaries until after the experience, in which case, this is a practice to come back to repair those boundary violations and start showing your body how to meet its own needs. On the other hand, we may know we have a boundary, but still feel unsafe or unable to express it. Expressing our boundaries is incredibly vulnerable. When we express a boundary, we run the very real risk of rejection, judgment, guilt, or anger from those around us. This class is focused on the initial and most important step, awareness of our internal boundaries, which, through practice and over time, this awareness creates the internal safety needed to express our boundaries to the world. Attempting to express boundaries before we have built the internal safety and capacity to do so can result in boundaries that are either too weak, that allow others to continue violating us, or boundaries that are too strong, that unnecessarily harm others around us. Both ignore our ability to meet our own internal boundaries and internal needs first. Take a moment to sit with this information. Notice how your body reacts to it. What pieces feel true or alive for you in this moment? And we'll just start this class with some intuitive wiggles and movements. This is a chance to get anything out that needs to come out. Shaking, jiggling, dancing, sighing or breathing deeply. Whatever your body feels called to do in reaction to bringing up this information about your boundaries. Start to slow your movements down and come to a still seated position. Around curiosity, not on attaching to stories or specific people or circumstances in your life, but rather for curiosity about what is going on within you. This time is sacred, just for you, your body's needs, before you express or communicate. Once you've gotten a little clearer on your intentions, you are not under threat. This time is yours. Very slowly turn your head to the left. Slowly turning your head over to the right, just orienting yourself to your current surroundings. There is no pressure to do anything with whatever you discover in this class. This class is for pure exploration. There is nothing that you have to achieve, nothing that you have to figure out. Slowly looking up, and slowly looking down. And now we'll do some 3-part breathing. Inhaling deeply into the very bottom of your tummy, inflating first your stomach, then your ribs, and then your chest. And on the exhale, deflating your chest, then your ribs, and then your stomach. Take this breath at your own pace. Allow this breath to settle and comfort you. Take your last couple of breaths. And we'll move into some cat-cows. Come to a tabletop position, knees under hips, hands under shoulders. Inhale, lifting your head and your tailbone up to the sky, allowing your stomach to drop down. And exhale, rounding your back, tucking your chin to your chest and tucking your tailbone in. Continue at your own pace, inhaling as you lift your head up and exhaling as you round your head down. As you do this, play around with the feeling of pushing the floor away versus what it feels like to pull the floor closer to you. Feel how your body responds to this feeling of pushing and pulling. Just notice how that feels to your body. And take your last round of cat-cows. Come to a neutral tabletop position with your spine straight. Inhale and tuck your toes, and exhale, lift up and back into down dog. Pressing your tailbone up and back, elongating your spine, and take a few breaths here. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Then lower your left knee down to the mat for a low lunge. Then inhale again, lift your arms up over your head, and on an exhale, bend your elbows and bring your hands out to either side of you. Inhale here, and as you exhale, push your hands forward as though you're pushing something away from you. Continue inhaling, bringing your arms back, and exhaling, pushing them forward. And notice, how does it feel to be allowed to push something away? Really allow yourself to feel as though you are pushing something away from you. Allow your body to recognize that it's safe to do this. On an inhale, lift your arms back up over your head, and on an exhale, twist your spine to the left, bringing your right hand to the inside of your right foot. Lifting your left arm up to the sky, feel a sense of strength and safety through your feet and your legs as they remain grounded. Take a final inhale here, and exhale, windmill your hands back to a neutral position. Inhale, arms up overhead, and exhale, frame your front foot once again. Inhale, tuck your toe and lift your back knee up off the floor. Exhale, press up and back to down dog. Take some deep, comforting breaths here. Maybe give your head or your spine or your knees a little bit of a wiggle. And we'll do the same on the opposite side. So again, taking an inhale, and on an exhale, stepping your left foot in between your hands. Gently resting your right knee down to the mat. Inhale, lift your arms up over your head. Exhale, bringing your hands down to either side. Inhale here, and exhale, pushing forward. Allowing your body to relish in the sensation of being allowed to push something away. Take your last push and inhale your arms back up over your head, then exhale, twisting to the right, left hand coming to the inside of your left foot, right arm reaching up to the sky. Use this pose to imagine what it would feel like to turn away from something unwanted, just noticing what happens within your body. Take your final breath here. Inhale, arms up overhead, and exhaling down to frame the front foot. Inhale, tuck your toes and lift your back knee off the mat, and exhale back to down dog. Staying in down dog, take 3 big lion's breaths. For this breath, take a deep inhale, and before you exhale, scrunch up your face and stick your tongue out, audibly exhaling. And another one. Take a big inhale, scrunch up your face, stick your tongue out. Final lion's breath. Inhale, scrunching your face, tongue out, audible exhale. and allowing your breath to return back to normal. Come to either a seated or laying down position for a small somatic self-inquiry exercise. Think of an experience that made you feel slightly annoyed or angry about something that happened to you, an experience where a boundary was crossed. Start with something small or less significant, just to start practicing this style of self-inquiry. Notice where in your body you feel that sensation of having a boundary crossed. Anger, annoyance, betrayal. Bring a hand to that part of the body and notice how that part of your body responds to your touch. Does it soften, harden, feel warmer or colder, heavier or lighter? Just spend a few moments here noticing how it reacts to being noticed. Now ask this part of your body, what did it want in that moment where its boundary was violated? And what did your body do in response to that want? For example, maybe your body wanted to get up and run away, but it wasn't safe to do so. So your body chose to act like it was fine. Maybe it chose to shut down and freeze. So what did your body want to do? And what did it actually do in response to that want? Now either tell or show that part of your body that you understand that it was just trying to protect you. Maybe even thank it for protecting you. All these times your boundary had been violated. Your body was there to keep you safe. Your body reacted in the best possible way to ensure your safety. Now we'll move into a gentle child's pose. You can rock forward onto your knees, bring your big toes together to touch, and elongate your arms out in front of you, allowing your forehead to rest down on the mat. It's important now to not violate your body's boundaries. Allow it to move how it wants to move. Take a different pose, or just do nothing if that is what feels best. If you're not sure what your body wants, maybe try some gentle rocking back and forth. When you're ready, inhale and lift your body up with your arms. Come into a seated position. Maybe take a little stretch here, maybe wiggling out your legs. Then extend your legs out straight in front of you. Bring your hands behind your back, fingertips facing towards you. Start to lean back on your arms and slowly, so long as it feels good, lower yourself down onto your elbows for fish pose, or uncomfortable. Feel free to just stop with your arms straight. The goal of this pose is just to open up your chest. Relax your head back, opening up through your chest. Breathe deeply into your heart center and feel into the expansion of just acknowledging that part of you, noticing how good it feels to just witness its presence within you. This presence that cares so much for you, that wants to protect you at all times, and noticing how you actually always have an internal system of safety that lives innately within you. Slowly start to lift yourself back up to a seated position, rolling out your neck and shoulders if that feels good. Then lower yourself down onto your back and we'll do some supine twists. Reach your arms out long to either side of you. Inhale and bend and lift your right leg. Then exhale and cross it over to the left side of your body. Make sure to keep both shoulder blades firmly planted on the ground as you twist. Just spend a few moments here. Take a final few breaths, then exhale your leg back to center. Inhale, bending and lifting your left leg now, and rotating it over to your right side. Again, keeping both shoulder blades rooted to your mat. Feeling into the subtle twist in your spine. See if you can notice that part of you that wanted to set a boundary. How does it feel in this moment? How does it feel after it's been acknowledged through this practice? Take a last few breaths and bring your leg back to center. Hug your knees tightly into your chest, and on an exhale, releasing your body into Shavasana. Allow your mind to softly focus on how the energy in your body is moving after this practice, about its ability to create its own safety. What has changed within your body from the beginning of this practice to now? Rather than chasing the answers, allowing your body to reveal the answers to you. I sincerely hope this class has helped you understand a little bit more about how boundaries work somatically, and I encourage you to continue this journey of self-inquiry into your boundaries, into your needs, and into what capacity your body has in each and every moment to create safety for itself, whether that be internally or externally, remembering all the while to first and foremost approach this topic with curiosity and self-compassion. You are doing the very best you can. Your body is doing the very best it can. You can remain in Shavasana as long as you'd like. And if you'd like to finish your practice now, slowly begin to deepen your breaths. Come back into your body, opening your eyes whenever you're ready. Thank you so much for joining me. If you liked this class, please remember to subscribe to support the channel. I hope to see you again soon. Namaste.